Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you the best Rabsca build for Raids and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, who is currently sleeping. Now I'm very upset, I had to evolve my golden poop roller to get this Pokemon. Now I'm going to show you where to get Rella, because the only way to actually get Rabsca is to evolve Rella. It's a bit of an annoying evolution, so I'll show you how to do that. Now the only way to get Rella is come to Asado Desert. We're going to be searching on this side of the desert because you can't really find him in the bottom right corner. So let's go straight over there, keeping our eye out on the way. You're just looking for one of these Pokemon. He's just going to be rolling his poop around. You should see one on the way. And you just want to encounter, and then you just want to catch him. Don't have to worry about the Tera. He's only got one type. Now, before we move on to the build, I'm going to show you how to actually evolve Rella. So as an example, you want to come to one of the cities. What I like to do, come to Alphanada. So go into the city, throw your Rella out, and then I want you to hold left on your left analog and right on your right analog when you're in the middle of the path. So like this. This way you will run in a circle, and as you can see, my Pokemon is running with me, because the only way to evolve Rella is to walk 1,000 steps with it while you've got it out in the wild. And just do this for a few minutes, and then use a rare candy on your Rella to see if you've done it yet. If you haven't, do it for a couple more minutes. Try again until you can evolve your boy into this beast right here. Now moving on to the build, we're going to be running a bug type. Now this Pokemon would actually be quite a strong psychic type. It does have a psychic, and it also has calm mind, so that makes it a very good psychic type. Also has iron defense, so if you did do a psychic type, you could team iron defense up with calm mind and then into a stored power. It'd be great as a psychic type, but we don't have many bug types on the channel, and we have loads of psychic types, so we're going to make it a bug type, which is going to be just as good. Now moving on to the item, we have the Shell Bell. Now we've seen a lot of the Shell Bell recently, and that's because it's just an amazing item for Pokemon that use more than one main move, which seems to be happening quite a lot recently. But I've not lost any love for Metronome, do not fear. Now the Shell Bell, what it does, when we do damage, 1/8 of that damage comes back to us as health, so it helps keep us alive throughout the raid, which is going to be great. Now believe it or not, Rabsca is actually very bulky. 85 defense, 100 special defense. So this Shell Bell will just increase that bulkiness even more. Now to get the Shell Bell, I want you to fly over to Levincia North. Once you get to Levincia North, I want you to go inside the Delibird shop, click on battle items, scroll down and purchase the Shell Bell for 20,000 Pokedollars. And then just equip it onto your Rabsca. Next up, you're going to want to visit the Chansey supply shop in the same city. And we're going to be going over the nature. Now the nature you're going to want is Modest. So I want you to buy a Modestmin if you don't already have one for 20,000. This will increase our special attack even more, and it will decrease our attack, which we don't use. Now as you can see right there, we have up in special attack, down in attack for our nature. Now let me just warn you before we get really into the video. This Pokemon has 6 weaknesses, so you're going to really need that Shell Bell. Now moving on from the nature, we're going to have our EVs, and our EVs for our Rabsca are going to go into special attack and HP to maximize our survivability and our damage output. As you can see there, the difference is just ridiculous. Now to get your EV items, you can just go to any Chansey supply shop, and you can buy all of them there, all the vitamins. We're going to need 26 HP ups and 26 calciums. This will cost you 520,000 Pokedollars. Or if you want to save yourself a bit of money, you can visit any Delibird shop, click General Goods, go to the bottom, and there will be your power items. You'll need the power lens and the power weight to grow your HP and special attack. It's a long process, but it saves you money. I will try and get a full video on that up in the next week or two. Fastest ways to do it all. Now moving on to our IVs, if you go in your main menu and click boxes and then hover over Rabsca, you will see the stats on the right. Click your plus button, it will take you to your IVs, and as you can see, my IVs are terrible. I don't have one perfect IV. To get IVs, you just need to visit a Delibird shop, click General Goods and buy bottle caps. For every bottle cap you get 1 max IV. Don't bother doing the attack, you don't need it, waste the money. So I'm going to need to buy 5. Check how many you need to buy, you could save yourself some money. I'm actually running low on funds, going to have to do some tournaments soon. So you have your bottle caps, and now you want to go to Montenegro. Speak to the person with the Abomasnow in the back, he will hyper train your Pokemon. Click your Rabsca, click bottle caps, then click HP, defense, special attack, special defense and speed, and then start the training. So we was on 343 special attack before, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what we're on now. We're on 361. It's gone up by 18 special attack. So it does make a difference, as you can see. Moving on to the ability, we have two abilities. The one we're going to be using is just a normal ability because the second ability doesn't really apply to us. And the ability is going to be synchronized. So if we're burned, paralyzed, poisoned, then our opponent will be inflicted with the same status condition. Now you may think this is not that good of an ability because if we get paralyzed, they get paralyzed. It's kind of like that. But if you're against a physical attacker that knows will-o-wisp, you're not a physical attacker, your attack doesn't get cut. They get the burn and their attack gets cut. And they'll do a lot less damage to you, so it can work out in your favor. When you catch your actual Rella and evolve it, it should just get synchronized. Moving on to the moveset, we have Bug Buzz, Calm Mind, Recover. Bug Buzz is going to be our main attacking move. It's basically the psychic of bug type moves, and it also lowers the special defense of the target on occasion. Our second move is going to be our setup move. It's going to be Calm Mind. It will increase our special attack and special defense. Our third move is going to be a recovery move. It's going to be the move Recover. This will recover our HP by 50%, giving us that extra defense option, just in case we get crit past the Calm Mind. Now our fourth move is going to be Iron Defense. I forgot to change it because I was just testing out a few different builds, see which worked best. But this is going to raise our defense by 2 stages. This will protect us against those physical attackers. Ideally, we want to be against special attackers though, because Calm Mind increases our offense as well as our special defense. Now, Bug Buzz, you can learn through level up. You don't need to worry about that. Get to level 100, just relearn it. Calm Mind and Iron Defense, you will need to learn through TMs, and Recover, you will need to learn through an egg move. So if you're wondering why I have Clodsire in the party, that's why. But we're going to go over Calm Mind and Iron Defense first, the TMs. So come to the Pokemon Center, go to the green section. Doesn't matter which Pokemon Center you're at. We're going to do Iron Defense first, so we'll need 3 Bronzer Fragments and 3 Pineco Husks. Now don't worry, I'm going to show you where to get these. So in Asado Desert, where you caught the Rella, put a waypoint on these ruins right here. Fly over to the watchtower in the middle. So when you reach the actual ruins, you're just going to be looking around for a Bronzer. Shouldn't be too long before you find one. There's a couple over there, and then you just want to take them out. That will get you your Bronzer Fragments. For our Pinecos, we're going to come right here. So just fly over to Gracia Stones, Elder Shrine, and then make your way over. So keep following the path until you get to this big pond area over here. Go inside the water. And because Rabsca is a psychic type, it can levitate, so you can just take out the Fortress. And this is how we're going to get our Pineco Husks. Next up is going to be TM 129 Calm Mind. To get this, we'll need 3 Stantler Hair and 3 Indeedee Fur. So to get the Stantler Hair, come to the bottom of the map. We're going to be coming up here. So fly to the nearest location. I'm going to go to the shrine and just run over. So once you make it past this pool, you're more than likely going to see one pretty soon when you're going up this hill. And just search around this area until you do. So we're going to go a bit around the mountain right here, because I'm pretty sure that around here somewhere there's guaranteed Stantlers. There's one right there. So we're just going to take that out, and that will get us our Stantler Hair. Now next up is going to be Indeedee. This is going to be a lot easier. Just fly over to North Province Area 1. And then around this Pokemon Center, you should just see one almost straight away. There's one over there. We're just going to go ahead and take that out, and that will get us our Indeedee Fur. I forgot to mention, for the actual Recover, go get yourself a Mirror Herb from the Cascraft and North Delibird shop, attach it onto your actual Rabsca, have a Pokemon in your party that knows Recover, go into a picnic, make sure you have 3 or less moves, and your Rabsca will just automatically get that move on its actual setup. And that's the full build. Hopefully you like the look of it, and you're about to see it in action. But before that, we do have a Discord. It's amazing over there. I would love for more people to come and have fun. Everyone's welcome. I'll see you there. Let's get into some raids. So this should be interesting. Our first raid is going to be a grass type 6-star Dondozo, who's just known to be a pain with all his sleeps. Let's see how it goes. Now, I don't expect this to be a short raid in the slightest. This is going to drag on probably. So buckle in, everyone. So we're going to use Iron Defense on our first turn. Raise that defense by 2 stages because he's going to hit hard otherwise. Use Yawn on the first turn. He's going to remove negative effects, that's fine. I'm going to use Calm Mind, increase that special attack and special defense. His Wave Crash is doing about 50 damage at the minute. I'm okay with that. And then we go to sleep. This is going to be our first heal. I'm just going to use my heals when we go to sleep. So we're going to use a second Calm Mind. I like being on +2 special attack. The special defense doesn't matter. He's used Yawn. I kind of figured that was going to happen. This is where we're going to get some health back and start our Tera Charge going. I probably should have put some PP ups into Bug Buzz. It's only got 10. We get hit with a Wave Crash and then Rain Dance activates. So the shield goes up quite early actually. So we heal to get rid of the sleep. Without the sleep, Dondozo won't be that much of a problem, even though he's really bulky. His Wave Crash is doing a lot more damage now though, because of the 50% boost. We're still going to use Bug Buzz though. Hopefully get that special defense drop, get about 20 health back. I'm going to use Yarn again. The Yarn's going to be the end of me. I meant emotionally, not in this raid. We're going to win this raid, watch. So we hit him with another Bug Buzz, getting some health back, but more importantly, getting another towards our Tera Charge. He's going to use Wave Crash, that's completely fine. Are we asleep now? Yes, we are. Let's use that last heal. He uses Heavy Slam, which is great. That's just a turn that the rain doesn't do even more damage to us, but he does nullify our stats, which means we have to set up again. Going to use Iron Defense. No, not the Yawn. The Nullifier is going to be the end of us. As long as he doesn't nullify us again, we might be okay actually. We're going to use Calm Mind, increase that special attack and special defense. He's going to Wave Crash us, no problem. We're going to Terrestrialize and use Calm Mind. I don't want him to steal our Terror at this point. I suppose we was quite lucky actually. Out of all the raids we ran into, the 6-star raids, our first one was actually someone who wasn't super effective against us. But at the same time, it's one of the most annoying Pokemon on the game to play again. Finally, we woke up. We use Calm Mind again. Now we're on +2 special attack. Unless he uses Rain Dance, I'm pretty confident here. Oh, he uses Heavy Slam, even better. He doesn't use Yawn, which is amazing. Now we're going to start using the Bug Buzz. As you can see, it does quite a bit of damage to the shield. And now we're going to get quite a bit of health back. We got 100 health back, amazing. Going to use Wave Crash, so we're going to use Bug Buzz again to break that shield. Now, I know this looks like a difficult raid for Rabsca, but keep in mind how annoying Dondozo actually is as a raid Pokemon. There was actually one point where I had nearly a Pokemon for every type, like the strongest Pokemon on the game, and I still hated playing against this guy. He has used Stockpile, I think that was. We're going to use Bug Buzz, do a bit of damage. We just need one more attack now, but we're going to fall asleep here. Hopefully we wake up second turn, or the AI finish it off. Don't wake up second turn. Uses Heavy Slam. Can we wake up third turn? Nope, we can't wake up third turn. Guess this is going to be a slow, painful raid. Do we have a wake up fourth turn? Do we get a fourth turn? We get a fourth turn. And the raid is finally over. And no, I didn't have fun, before you ask. I want you to all put your bad experiences with Dondozo down in the comments, because that has got to be up there. Normally I use a Pokemon that can't get put to sleep, like Serena or something. So I've not had that in a while, that was painful. But we beat the 6-star Dondozo. And got 2 Herba Mystica and Ability Patch and 2 Ability Pack capsules. Well, well, well. I actually forgot that he drops everything. I guess we won't complain too much. And as you can see, Rabsca is fully capable of taking on those really difficult 6-star raids. So I guess it wasn't all for nothing after all. Well, that raid took like 6 to 8 minutes. That's terrible. I'll see you in the second raid. So we found our second Pokemon. It's going to be a 5-star grass type Noivern. Let's get straight into it. Noivern is super effective against us because he's a flying type. This is the problem with Rabsca. Because he has 6 weaknesses, there's going to be like most Pokemon are going to have a super effective move against him. So what will Noivern have? Probably special attacking. Yeah, Boom Burst. So we're going to use Calm Mind on the first turn. He is pretty slow, by the way, so you'll get outsped a lot. Raise our special attack and special defense. He's going to use Acrobatics. That's going to be trouble. We're going to use Calm Mind again. He's going to use Tailwind, not that he needs the speed. Now, luckily, we do have 2 people with Intimidate, so we don't need Iron Defense. We can just get straight into the Bug Buzz. If we didn't have those 2 Pokemon, Arcanine and Tauros, that Acrobatics would cause us a ton of trouble. We're going to use Bug Buzz. It does a decent amount of damage, gets us that health back. It nullifies all stat changes on our side. That's not good. Uses Boom Burst, so we go again. Calm Mind it is. Raise that special attack and special defense. We use Calm Mind again to raise it again. As long as it doesn't remove negative effects from itself, we're fine. I guess we spoke too soon. We're fine, guys. Okay, I was a little bit scared. I used Iron Defense. It's going to use Dragon Pulse. It's going to do no damage. This is a good example of when to use Recover. Nice little situation. Use Recover. Boom. nearly at full health again. We're going to use Bug Buzz again, do damage to the shield, and get our Terrestrialize soon. Noivern, that was well weird. Noivern just like shook really fast side to side and then just turned around completely for about 5 seconds. Haha, we have our Terrestrialize. It's over for you, overgrown pigeon. Boom. I'm surprised that actually one hit then. Shield was still up. Just the power of the golden bug boy of prophecy. Well, we've just beat a dragon that's super effective against us. If you're not convinced, I don't know what will convince you. But let's move on to that third raid after we collect our sweet, sweet Herba Mystica. So we're on our third raid. It's going to be a grass type 5-star Weavile. Let's get straight into it. Now, I did actually record a different raid. I beat the raid, but I forgot to click record on that actual raid, so I had to do another. So we're going to start off with a 9 defense. I don't think you wanted to see that raid anyway. It was just all raid them putting me to sleep and me talking about how much I hate people who put me to sleep. And I blamed everyone that likes Altaria. If you like Altaria, you're probably glad you didn't see that raid. So now we're going to use Calm Mind. Hopefully you don't get no critical hits, because that Night Slash is going to be a big pain. The Weavile uses Reflect. I'm going to use another Calm Mind. I'm going to use Night Slash. Don't crit. There we go. So now we're on +2 defense, +2 special attack, +2 special defense, and it's time to go on the attack. He's using Facade. More than happy with that. He is poisoned. Steal some of our Terra Charge, we didn't have any. And then we just use Bug Buzz and do a lot of damage, about half of his current HP. We did get a crit, even though he's got the one with Night Slash. We get a ton of health back, and the shield goes up. Steals some of our Terra Charge again, and removes negative effects from himself. Why is he stealing so much of my Terra Charge? It's very sacred to me. He uses Night Slash, a lot of damage actually. We use Bug Buzz, considering we're on +2 defense, it does anyway. He uses Night Slash. He's doing about 70 damage with it, I think. We use Bug Buzz again. Do we get the reduction in the special defense? We do not. We've not had it once yet. He uses Swords Dance. I am very scared. He uses Night Slash. Is this going to kill? No. We use Bug Buzz. It reduces the special defense. We finally got him. I'm too scared to Terra right now. He gets a crit with a Night Slash. I guess we met our match. I know he's super weak to Weavile, and Weavile's very strong, but he's not a golden boy, so he can never win. So we're going to use Bug Buzz and finish it off when we come back. We didn't need to Terra that raid. Goodbye, Weavile. Weavile's so cool. Cool enough to give us 2 Mystica right now. Get ready. Well, sometimes you just don't get the Mystica, do you? Well, guys, hope you've enjoyed this Rabsca build. I think you should go out and build it. It's very fun, especially if you have the golden one. And if you want to see a really strong Electros build who actually has no weaknesses, then click on screen right now and I'll catch you on the next one.